You're right.
All right.
Thank you, Joey.
Yes, text me. You have my phone number, right, Dr. Fisher?
Yes.
Okay, text me if any problems arise.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks, Joy.
Thanks.
All right. Most of those numbers are looking pretty good.
Yes.
District 15, that's the Park City one, but we know it's gonna have to go into.
We're gonna jump
Yeah.
the county line there.
So let's zoom up into Cache County, which is where I believe we left off.
Mhm.
It looks like we have 17 that we're still over by
16.
1690. I'm pretty certain.
So do we have, so Alice, I'm not sure if you've seen our wonderful pictures right
Oh,
here.
Ah, yeah, how about that?
So hopefully that will help you as we're trying to do, whoops, as we're trying to.
Yeah, save your back a little bit from lurching over too, maybe.
Yeah, because my back was. Okay, just. Okay, so we know Hiram, Nibley, we're going to 20, are we assuming?
Yeah, let's make that 20.
Paradise. And then we need to find, is this the rest of Logan right here?
No, that's Nibley.
Okay, so it's Millville. Millville we'll need to put in.
Yeah.
So we finished, so Logan is complete down through here. Could you put Logan's boundaries in for
So
us?
we already started to go into Logan. So this one, so these are the areas that we couldn't fit. in Logan.
Right, so we knew we had to split it 3 ways, I want to say. Logan 2.
Oh, under identify.
Ah, that's the one. Thank you.
Um,
Do the keyboard. Here we go.
Yeah, so we do have it split into 2 now. And that's,
Yeah. Oh, well, we have this little corner here that we put into
Oh,
19 to get
19.
19 to work. Because at one point, we were gonna try and have all of Logan split between 18 and 19.
Right.
Could you,
How
go
many
ahead-
did we have?
yeah,
in that
zoom
box
into
right
this piece right here. One more. Oh, yeah, this one here
there? Yeah.
because there's well over 1,000 people.
Yes. Yes.
And the problem we were having was getting enough people out in the incorporated area to make up for that 1,000. Because
Could you zoom out?
at one point, we did have this area here also in 19. But realized there were so few, we may as well keep it with the core of Logan.
Right. Because we did place them with North Logan.
That's
Pine
right.
Park. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so if you'll zoom out just a little bit, so then we do have a piece here.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So to split again.
So
17, 16. this is just open right now?
That's in 17.
But, oh, so this is working, so, so we already have some of Logan in here. though, right?
Yes, yes.
So we could cut in up here, right?
Well,
Go into
except-
our 1690.
except well, we could,
Or is
although
that the university
18,
where we?
yeah, the university, I think is right up here.
Okay.
But we're at 132 under on 18 right now. So if we
So
can keep
we wanted
that.
to want that.
yeah.
So 17, so we're gonna take off this one. Okay, could you zoom out again?
So,
please?
so while we're thinking about that, just, I don't know if you saw the news out of New York yesterday or the day before. They have an independent commission.
Mhm.
And I just want to contrast to how well our commission is working. So they just released there are 5 Democrats, 5 Republicans in the chair. The 5 Democrats released one map, the 5 Republicans
Oh, no.
released another map. So they have competing maps coming out of the independent
Oh,
commission.
shoot.
So I am very grateful for our team.
I am.
The people are working together. It is a welcome.
Hey, just a question. What if we took,
Uh-huh.
saw these numbers along the highway
Uh-huh.
here? Because Hiram has some similarities with
Uh-huh.
Wellsville.
So instead of Wellsville, do we pick up Millville and then have Hiram
Uh-huh.
and Wellsville together? Okay,
This would be 20.
yes.
So let's put Millville, Hiram, in this area into 20, and then let's see what we can, maybe, you know, maybe it's getting a few of these areas here.
So you want me to grab these little guys or wait?
Well, that one will need, yeah, and that one will need to go into 17.
Okay. Clean that up right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
I think the 0 can go to 17 as well. Although before I say that, show
Let's
us the
put
Millville
Millville.
boundary. Because even if this is Millville, it's gonna have to go in 17. Just because of contiguity. Oh, okay. it's not-
Okay, it's not, so these could be 17.
Yeah.
These ones too.
Those pieces as well. And then, but if we.
So what would happen if we
Can that
put,
come out?
well, what would happen if we put all of Millville in 17? And then
Took some of Wellsville out.
we took Wellsville out.
Wellsville might have too many people, but that's.
It's not a direct swap. I think it's 4,000 and 2,000. Like 2,000 in Millville, 4,000 in Wellsville.
Mhm. So let's try that. That makes a cleaner line up top.
Is this one?
So Millville into
Into
17.
17.
Yes. And you could just use the assign button here.
That's right.
Yeah.
217.
There we go. And then this as well. Sure. Okay, so let's hand down. Find you guys over there.
It's weird unincorporated. I'm assuming
Oh, yes,
unincorporated
yeah.
with nobody in it.
Thank you. Okay, so let's come down here. And out right here.
So, yeah, let's pick this up in 17 as well. if we've got Millville coming all the way down here, then we'll.
Keep going down through here.
Probably get down here to the river at least.
Okay.
Now let's go ahead and pan out just a touch. So now let's put Hiram.
Did you just put
Oh,
it for
go
just
ahead.
one sec? I just want to see where 15 is.
Oh, 15 is down
Oh,
at
we
Park
got
City.
here more. Okay, that's right. Okay. Thank you. I just couldn't remember where was that.
No, yeah, seeing that number.
Or you can just a minute.
Yes. So let's put Hiram and Wellsville and Paradise in 20.
This guy right here.
Oh, yeah. I love how all of a sudden out in the middle of nowhere, there's a square since the block.
All right, so we want to do Hiram and all of 20.
Yes.
Yes, please. Hiram and Wellsville.
Okay.
Is this on?
I think so. Oh, you gotta
Oops.
scroll up on this one.
If this is
Yep.
unincorporated, you may just want to see.
Put that on
Why
the
not?
17, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Or even maybe down here.
Mhm. There's nothing there.
Although with Wellsville, maybe it does make sense to go here and have.
Uh-huh.
Oh, goodness.
17, look at that.
How did we do that?
That was great.
Yeah.
Rex. Okay, and then, I think we'll take,
Well, especially if we pick up these 45 into 17. Yeah, we want to put that in 17, sorry.
Oh, this is going to 17?
above,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
north of this line right
Yep.
here.
Okay.
So below the line 20, above the line 17.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
This might be, this closet needs to, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and put 17. Or 20.
20.
You put it in the right place.
So many numbers. Fill in this stuff right here.
Yep. So that's right.
Let me just swap 17 and 18. There's something that we can-
Where are those 132 people that we go with one to the other?
Oh, twice.
All this.
Yep.
Maybe go to the end of cash.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's just do that, take the rest of cash.
It's so intriguing why the middle of the rectangle, something that's not taken.
This is all my county boundary right
Yes,
here.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sure is.
What is locked?
Empty space.
Check right there. That doesn't want to.
Something's locked in here. Yeah.
This one there.
Off in one.
But I was hoping we could just do a quick swap, 17 and 18, but we picked up
Oh,
with Rob's.
we lost a couple,
Rob's
yeah.
son.
Oh, because they were completely opposite before.
We lost.
We lost
more.
300 almost.
That came from, but let's
Oh,
put that in
jeez.
that.
Oh, yeah, that last zero, this one here, let's put it in 19. 'Cause it's on that side.
Oh, yeah, I see.
You'll have to unlock.
Oh, yes.
There we go. There's a little tiny piece there.
Oh, I got another piece down there too. Okay. Oh, yeah. Need to put it back to 20. $19 for these.
Yeah, 19
Uh-huh.
for those and 20 for those on the right side of it.
That's-
That's
that's you.
Ugh.
Yeah, let's do 20, please. Hmm.
Let's get that. Yeah, let's zoom out just a touch.
okay.
Let's just stay on this side of the highway.
Yeah, let's,
For 20.
let's definitely put that one in 20.
Okay.
Do we have? Let's go, where were we, when we just did that?
Oh.
Let's see.
Here's this little spot right here.
Um,
But where were we just did that? I just want to make sure that we're.
Yeah, so come back
Oh, there's a
more.
little.
Oh, yes. We're right here.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that we were, there might be a good spot.
I bet there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
okay then.
Apparently that's
See what's
20,
going on here.
but that's, maybe we did take some of this into 20 to make that more clear.
Uh-huh.
So let's
That's
put this
just
into
one really
17.
long census block.
Yeah.
So put that all, well, yeah, we could go either way, I guess, 17 or 20.
Or even 19.
And go ahead and zoom out just a touch.
Mhm.
Yeah, it makes more sense to have that 20 on that side of the highway, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so yeah, so maybe, are there any blocks that we can just come down here below the river?
So
Put on to-
into 20.
So wait, did this block start here?
Yeah,
And that's a separate block. So this block could stay, remain 17,
possibly. Yeah.
and then maybe put that block back into 20 and see if there's something we can cut off here. Is that what you're
Yeah.
thinking?
So this 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back, put that back in 20. That's funny.
And then what's this block here look like? Is that really one huge
That's-
block?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, let's go ahead and put it in 20. And then put this piece here in.
And then there's that,
Strange.
yeah, and then there's that little piece down here too, Alex.
Ah.
There you go. Okay, so let's zoom out and see what happened there.
So I'm thinking. Oh. So this piece here, maybe we put that back
Back
in,
into that's 17.
yeah, 17.
Well, that will help actually.
Yeah.
17. Yeah, that's much better.
Oh, that was our, back from 132.
Uh-huh. Okay, if we could just make that swap between 17 and 18, but we can't.
So do we want this, zoom in on this piece right
Mhm.
here?
That made more sense to have a 20.
That's what I'm wondering, if just coming all of this
Or
right
Zoom
here.
out just a little bit too, just so 20 is not so big, but you want to take some of this into 17. You know, out this way.
Well,
Because is it weird to have 20 reach around here when we could just take this part and
yeah,
go
well,
into,
remember, part
This
of
is
what
our
drove
weird
us
little
is
block.
here's that weird little block that comes in
yes, okay,
here.
that's true.
And so either we want to push out here with 17. Or.
Zoom out
come
just a
here
little
with
bit
20.
more,
Mhm.
Alex, let's see. Because I do think it is kind of weird to come all the way around.
Yeah, zoom out one more.
You know, could
Move up a
we,
little.
could we come along this river? Is that a river right here? And put that into 17. See this right here?
Yeah,
Put that all into 17, and then this part down here is 20, and it just gives a more consistent horizontal. I don't know. Just throwing that out.
yeah. I'd be okay with that. So let's see if we can make a break somewhere along here. I could put all this back in 17, although if
Yes,
we
sir.
do have
I know.
115 people, that'll.
Yeah, that might not be too much. Was there 115 there?
I don't know. Well, there was, it said 115, but it's one of those that it's not clear to me where the 115 really are. So far,
Yeah. So far, so
all
good.
zeros.
And is this the river right here? Sorry to make you do this for the 10th time.
No, it's hard to see the river, depending on what scale you're on. I think I need to go a little farther south. Yeah, I can see right here, kind of. I think that's right.
Yeah,
But there's that funny block there, that block is there.
the one that has one person
Uh-huh.
in it. Yes, yes.
Hello.
I don't think I ever bear gifts, just information and data that you may or may not want.
Oh, definitely yes.
Okay, so I looked at your first house map, the one that you were like, this is our practice map. And I compared it to the orange one map. So the way to read this is I have your county splits. So that's how many districts cover that county. And then I have your city splits as well. So I looked in,
Exact same result.
yeah, which is a good sign actually, because that means like, that's probably gonna be what the average is. I'll look at the other house maps that have been submitted today as well.
Thanks for doing all of this. This is helpful.
Don't worry, I wrote a program. It doesn't take that long to do it. I was like, I could count this individually, or I could trust the computer to do it for me. And then I also have your cities. Now, the thing
We're
about,
opposite in some of these.
yeah, some of the counties you
There's a
switch.
couple,
So we're not so far off.
You're not
Summit
far off.
County ones, but twice here, there's 4. Same with Tooele.
And then I have all of the cities listed.
Okay. Oh, thank you, that's helpful.
And then some of, the thing about this, it's like helpful but not helpful. It kind of gives you an idea of where you're at, but it doesn't tell you how much you split them by.
Sure,
Does that
sure,
make
sure,
sense? So for your Salt Lake City, you have 6, but if you were to zoom to your Salt Lake City, you'd be like, I think I have 5. There's a sneaky block in there that's a 0-person block
Oh, yeah?
that's incorporated in the city, but you put with a different district, which is why it's
Oh.
6,
Wow.
which is probably okay.
We can fix
I
that.
can fix that.
But you could, yeah. So that's something, the way you can use this is you can say, okay, there's 6 splits. And if you were to pull up the report again, you can control F and see which districts have that city in it. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Uh-huh.
So that way you're like, okay, I know I have 6. Here's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That way you can see what districts you have.
Okay.
But then you can kind of see which cities have been split in what ways.
Smooth this area out, and then I think there was one little spot up there too.
Grabbed one that was right in here.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
How's this house map going?
So far it's
yeah,
better.
So far, much
You
better.
know, one thing Lyle did comment on last night is he was saying that they have learned something that we too have learned by experience, that it's easier to start on the outside and then go into the middle population. And I thought we too have found that to be true.
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to draw a house map the other day based kind of on populations. I was like, okay, what populations can I kind of put together to make a whole number? I'm like, this is gonna work great. And then I started it and I was like, this, not much better.
Was there something that Kara, Allison, I just think I saw something.
Thank you.
spot.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. Casey. Maybe. Go out north.
That one.
I was gonna say, can you zoom out from the big pictures? Oh, you want all of that in 17?
Yes.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
So do we want to do a check now?
And
while
do a
we're
continuity
here?
check?
Yeah.
So it's the easier access to the data.
There's a way to just clean that little piece up right there. Just
I think
as a
it's-
wrap.
that's one block. It's
Yeah.
just a weird block, right?
Yeah.
So what if we picked up
Uh-huh,
these?
right. Maybe that little piece, if it just, let's see, let's go down.
Yeah.
Maybe it just
It'll just
never
keep
ends.
going.
Yeah.
Although,
Oh,
here we
that
go.
is better,
Yeah.
right here.
Yep. Agreed.
Let's see now, let's see how we look. 17, that's a massive
Yeah.
compact district, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so right here.
Show us Middle East. If you'll come south just a touch, please.
So I think this piece could go to 17, is that what you're thinking?
Well, although the 17 were 137 over. So it's, I would guess that this area probably identifies more with
Yes,
this piece.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think we can keep
Especially
it
plus
going.
42.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 15. All right,
Sorry, I missed that. Did you want this to?
no, we're
Stay
gonna
in
leave
20.
that, yeah.
Okay,
Look at these little pieces right here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe those could go into 20. Stay on the
Yes,
side of
I
the
think
tiny note.
20.
Is that our funny piece again?
No, it's a
Okay,
different
it's
funny
a
piece.
similar funny piece. Okay, so I would do 20 as well.
Oops. Yeah, on this one, do we want to put this back in 17 to stay
Just stay above.
above the road? Yeah. Unless this is all one.
we'll
Oh,
see.
yeah, that could be.
Oh, there we go. That works.
Yeah.
And that one is a 20.
Mhm.
Also 20.
I think one of
Yeah,
those
I
is a
would
20 and
20.
one is, no, they're both
Come
20s.
below the-
Oh, no, this
Oh,
one,
wait,
This
that
one's
is-
gonna be
this one's a
17.
20, this one's a 17.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right, let's see how we're doing.
Zoom back in real quick. There was a spot right over here. This one, right?
17.
Yeah.
Did we just put up the campground? I mean,
Yeah, I think the campground's all in 20.
great.
Compactness, which one is it?
Or do you
Check
want to
integrity.
or do you want to come back and put that in 17? This little piece right here. Right? Is
Yeah,
that-
I think, yeah, let's
Yeah.
put that back.
Or is that a whole block?
Well,
No.
No,
just
yeah,
the
this
part
was-
above the road.
yep.
Just this 3 back in 17. There we go. Thank you.
Mhm. Which one of these?
The check integrity.
Check integrity.
Right to your left.
Oh, blue.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Connectivity is the only one. we'll break out
Oh, it is.
right. Park.
Okay.
16.
Let's go out just a little bit. and
Yeah.
see what we-
So this one, I think, goes in 17,
And maybe all
but
of this,
this one,
or do you want
oh,
all of this?
yeah,
to
we can
go
put all
into-
this in
yeah,
17,
uh-huh.
you know, down here in the elementary school.
Farther down?
right there, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Right,
one
okay,
more.
this one. There we go. Oh,
Look, zoom out just a touch. I'm curious about this little piece of,
where are we?
yeah, zoom out one more. Okay, there's Garden City. So this is up in the mountains.
Oh, so we're following county lines.
Yes.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
But why did we put,
I think this was an arbitrary selection. So zoom out one more
why
time.
did we want 17 to go up,
Yeah,
just to the?
yeah, maybe we take 17.
we're
Oh, it's a
following
highway.
99.
Okay,
That's
that
right.
works. I think following the
I
highway
think, I
makes
agree.
sense.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back green chat.
Hooray.
There we go.
Uh,
Okay. All right, so now it's coming down with money.
Okay, yeah.
We have a few to add to 20.
So District 16 is 103 over. Just out of curiosity. Let me turn the minute.
We want to keep that in
Okay, now we have
a box elder anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let's see.
And then you start coming down here, is this,
Eden, Huntsville.
so we need 27,000. Well, what if we Pleasant View and Far West? Pleasant View is 11,000, Far West is 7,600.
And why don't we just out of curiosity too, do we want to stay out of this area to keep rural? And could you zoom out just a little bit
Mhm.
for us? Please, thanks. Okay, so Morgan,
So, yeah, come down, show us. Or are you thinking it maybe come down through here into Morgan?
well, I don't know. That's what I, yes, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I just, does it, I mean, we will have to come over with our, what is it, 15
Yeah.
over here somewhere, but we're going to
But I assume
go
we're coming
across
into
to
Salt
Salt
Lake.
Lake County. Does it make sense to try to keep, if we took Morgan?
Yeah, let's try that, because
Huntsville and,
Morgan has 12,000.
let's try coming down, taking all of Morgan County,
Yep, but Morgan in 20.
and then maybe even getting a piece of Weaver.
And then,
Two.
yeah, these more rural communities of Weaver.
We have highway there to
Uh-huh.
access.
Well, we haven't got Morgan yet,
Okay, all right.
but it's still gonna be short. If you want, you can assign. the
Discuss
whole-
you?
Yeah,
I have the whole.
yeah, you can
county.
assign the whole
Yeah,
county at once.
Oh, okay.
the one down. Uh-huh. There.
Do we need to lock any of these other ones?
Not,
Are we
not to
good?
do this, but
Okay.
we can.
Okay.
We can lock 16, 17, 19.
Maybe we're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you figure out where we're getting another 7,000 people.
Okay, let's see. Actually, okay, zoom out. for just a little bit,
Mhm.
please. So we still haven't taken. Oh, 14 was blocked, right? 14 where it was 62, okay. Never mind. So North Ogden has too many people. I believe. North Ogden has 20,000. Could have just taken that 20,000, I guess, but I think these areas all have interests that would be common.
Mhm.
Okay, 7,000. Okay, let's zoom out again. May have to take it from the top. So we're already into, we have the rest of cash. Now we come down to Morgan. We have a piece of Heber as well, right? Or Weaver, sorry. Okay, Weaver. Yeah. Yeah, so we took Huntsville. So we're in 3 counties now.
Yeah.
What's this? So that's the Campbell. Well, shoot. We split North Ogden in our last map. I'd
Mhm.
like to not split it, but we may. How many does Pleasant View have? Why don't you just put Pleasant View
Yeah.
up there? 10,000. We're in a little bit of trouble here, Max.
But we are, huh?
Well, last time we split North Ogden. North
Uh-huh.
Ogden is about 20,000 or something.
Yeah.
I would like to try to not. Pleasant View has 10,000.
Yeah, we only need 6,000.
Right. That's right. So if you go down here, if you'll zoom out just a little bit, Alex. We've captured Morgan. We're locked in 14.
Yeah.
So, I think Farmington, Kaysville, all of those have more in common with these. Which right here, this is fairly rural.
Yeah.
Quite rural. So, are we gonna have to, I don't want to pick up a piece of North Ogden. But
And you said we split North Ogden before?
in our first map, yeah. I think we did.
Now Ogden's gonna have to be split.
Yes, no Ogden will be split.
So do we take a piece out of Ogden?
Well, I would think that North Ogden would have more in
More in
common.
common with the
This
rural,
area.
yeah.
Ogden.
Harrisville has, 7,000.
What
How
is
many do
your,
we need? So Show me Harrisville here. Please, sorry.
Absolutely.
Don't want to sound, oh, dang it. I was hoping it was
Yeah, and then show us North Ogden again.
Mhm.
more here.
Yeah, let's too. That would be good. So where's North Ogden?
Oh. Here we go.
And then show us Ogden. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
How we do.
This is what I'm here for.
Okay, so, all right, so Harrisville's over here, North Ogden's here. We may have to split North Ogden. Unless you see something else.
Well, the other possibility would be to come in here and split Pleasant View.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. We do that maybe on this.
Yeah.
Maybe right here, see what that happens. So Pleasant View is 10 something, right?
Yeah, 11.
But let's just try that. Let's take, so this we know is North Ogden. Let's try to take the northern half
So we'll
Okay,
grab
along
along couple
this-
of pieces along the river
above that highway.
and then above.
Okay.
Drive or whatever it is. They have a chunk of North Ogden.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did I get some right in here?
I think that's North Ogden right there, yeah. We can fix that.
Do you get anything else with her?
I think I'll take 2 of those Butterfingers actually.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. But don't get
Awesome.
butterfingers on them.
This one. right
Not
here.
North Ogden, so let's put that in and see what we need to pick now.
Just need to fix these guys. Is this an unassigned district right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Or she does it short.
That's weird. Yeah, that one's just strange.
Yeah, so let's leave that one.
Get this one right. Yeah. Put that in inclusion. I'm sure they're 2,500 right now.
Oh, yeah. or not even anybody.
Okay, so here's the highway here. We lost the test. We might have to take him. And come down to 27th Fourth and follow the highway for a minute,
Yeah.
Okay.
or even come to the county
Or to
or
the
to the city lines.
yeah.
All the way down to one.
All the way down to 2,700 here.
Yep. Whoops, stop. We went over. So yeah, go ahead and pick this piece right here up. Now let's come back here and take out maybe this piece here.
Yeah.
Up to here.
Maybe come along Alberta.
And 74 over.
That's enough.
If you'll show us the city line for London View, please.
Did we do something here? That means we just stuck up in there.
Which one?
2 minutes,
Oh.
another one, huh? Just a little bit more. Not this finger right there. That's it. Here, you see.
Yeah, I see what you're.
You do an overlay on that as well, too, Alex, for us to see.
What overlay?
Go to, or is it through base maps?
Okay.
We look at imagery.
Yeah.
So right here, I just don't know if we're splitting these areas up. Is this a neighborhood feed into the school right there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
What if we kept this top half together up here and we cut off some down here?
Okay.
But the yes, right here. And then if we came here and we cut off something over here. Because it seems like this is really the divider.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a major divider.
Okay, so let's put this in for now and let's just see what we can cut off over here.
Put all this back in 20
Above that highway.
above this guy.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Which map were we using? Streets?
Yeah.
Okay.
As well. And then let's maybe see if we can take off something over here.
2,000 over.
This-
I don't think it'll get us a whole 2,000.
And let's
Piece.
try that.
west of,
Keep taking these.
no,
Oh,
assign those to unassigned.
Well,
And
that
then
does seem weird.
put this
not
to
have those in
unassigned.
there. Seems like it would, you might as well put those in there since that's the city
Well,
limit
yeah.
right there. And then see if we can start to put up there.
Okay.
So maybe putting these back into 20, these pieces right along here. And just come here along the city boundaries, now a piece, because we've got that. Put that 20, but then we take everything to the west of the highway,
Okay, you know, yeah.
take that out. Or we're gonna put that back in the side. So take, I think everything that
Oh.
is west of the 89, I
Put
think
it
this
on
is
the
still, yeah.
okay.
So we'll put, sorry, I didn't turn that on.
And then everything west of
Just keep-
here.
uh-huh, just keep cutting that. Uh-huh. Let's zoom out and see how we look. See what else we can take off. Okay, 1400.
What if? Here, but I was thinking,
Yeah, I
This-
see that too. Did we look at that Thames West?
I think we did, I
Is
think.
that where we
I
took
think
off?
this
Maybe
is
that's where
where
the
the
area
school
where we were.
is, or one
Yeah,
of
I can't
these.
remember if it was there or there. But one of four right now.
That's, what if we?
Yeah.
One city one.
81.
Okay, zoom out, look at that. It's kind of weird, but
Yeah, I assume this piece here is unincorporated between the two cities. Oh, and nobody lives there. So let's put it back in unassigned.
Mhm.
Assuming it really is just that unshaped piece.
Okay, let's zoom out. Is that, okay, so we have Weaver High School right there. Okay, so is that? We separated this. That neighborhood.
We're under by 81.
Well, this neighborhood here is all in the city of North Ogden.
I
It's
wonder if
all
that-
attacked.
I wonder if that's feeder into the high school. So, you know, a feeder neighborhood.
Yeah,
Right, because the high school's right there. That's all.
well, let's see what that looks like if we put all of North Ogden in District 21. See. how we feel about it.
Okay.
21?
Let's change some colors, we need some bright colors.
Yeah. Okay, so 21.
Go super bright, whatever you think is gonna be the brightest.
Hot pink.
Okay, we'll see if it comes out really good. Oh, it did. Okay, maybe Alex has the magic touch.
Okay, here's the high school boundary for Weaver High School. Captured all of Pleasant View, all of North Ogden, down into Harrisville.
So is this far west or could you put in far west for
Mhm.
us, please?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Far west is
20.
right here, and then Plain City.
So 21 needs 22,000 more.
Plain City is 7,800. Far west is 7,700.
700?
7,700.
So that could,
So we could essentially come
Mhm.
across the north here.
yeah. So let's put all of far west and all of Plain City.
Into 21.
21, yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe Harrisville as well.
Is it worth that?
It's
Is
a
it
couple
10?
thousand.
Okay.
Or no, 7,000.
Perfectly. Is it 7,166?
Let's see, 7,036.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. By the time we add up those little pieces
Yeah.
up here.
Do
Okay,
it.
yeah, let's put Harrisville in 21 as well.
All right.
You just have a knack for grabbing those rings.
Problem is, we're gonna go a couple hundred over if we add these others in.
All right. Just start painting
But
those
that's
in.
okay.
Yeah, let's put
Yeah.
Harrisville, so you can get Harrisville
Yeah.
in. Okay,
Yeah.
and we're at 130 under. So let's start, oh, look, because we have got 259
Yeah.
out there. Drafts. If there were, if this were unincorporated though, that could go into 20 for 197 under.
Oh, yeah.
So we could actually put all of this into 20
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, this had a few hundred people,
How did that?
I think so.
On 103. Well, let's start with this though. Let's see what that does. That's a lot of people up there, but maybe taking above 27th North and putting that into 20. And see if that helps us out just a little bit. Well, it won't,
Well,
because that's 172.
yeah, let's-
That's the-
Oh,
but
there's
how
a lot
about-
more than
oh,
here than I
shoot.
thought there were. Yeah, I thought it was just at
Never mind.
1,259.
I do too.
Well, let's go ahead and put that in 21, and then we can
See what we need to do.
see what we need to do.
Okay, yeah, let's put all of these little pieces.
Okay.
Grab all those. put them in
21.
Okay, so let's look at this. So I'm thinking now. What was this right then?
That's fair.
So that was 6,000.
7,000.
Hi, Gordon.
Hello,
Um,
good job.
well, we'll talk about that later.
Obviously, pretty good.
Just now I'm wondering, what if we did take Pleasant View has 10. So what if we did take 10 off? So what if we did
North
square
Ogden?
North Ogden
Okay,
and put this back in?
I think that would look cleaner.
Mhm.
So kind of an east side and a west side.
Yes. So what if we put Pleasant View back in 21? And then we
Okay.
figured out some way to take 10,000 or more.
Yeah.
1100, let's see, no, we're under. So,
Oops.
Just the show button above it.
I hit the wrong show button.
Yeah.
I got this little guy right
Well, we're taking Pleasant View and
I'm
putting,
putting it all into 20.
20.
okay,
No,
or
all into
21,
21.
21, sorry.
I was right there with you.
So, you know, maybe like
Yeah.
that. Let's grab these pieces while we're here.
Yeah.
And then Alex, I think what we'll do is we'll try coming with the 20 and see where we could blob off 10,000. So maybe we start here.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah, they're on that road. Goes into the
Everything
canyon.
north of that.
220.
Yes. I started thinking about that. It's gonna be one after the other, so it's not like North Ogden gets to twice.
That's true.
Although it's just, wanting to.
But there is something to be said if we could show different ways of keeping communities whole. But then there are times where we try and we go, gosh, that just didn't work out very well. Code 1731 right there.
Jeez, come on.
And go ahead and pick up that 0.
Okay, 1,400 people now. Okay, so let's zoom out.
This little piece
Yeah,
here.
let's cut that.
Sorry, we're still a piece on?
We're thinking of this piece right here.
Okay.
Let's see what that does. Just
Although maybe over to 400.
Yeah. So Alberta to 400.
Okay.
So come over here.
Or let's look down here. Is there something that we could capture here?
So this might, yeah,
Let's try to spell the
Good, too.
boulevard.
to 200,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that will help. Oh, that's the way, sorry. There's something there. Okay. 227, is there any place, let's do max.
And it's 227 under, we had a 229 over. So
Yeah, so
that is
maybe we're
keeping
good.
us
Okay,
balanced.
that
That-
looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
too. What do you
Agree.
think?
Go ahead and zoom out just a couple of clicks. Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay, so 21 now is 4,000 over, so was there one of those cities that we had put in here? So we had
Plain City has
too many.
7,800.
Yeah.
Far West, 7,700.
And Harrisville,
Harrisville is also 7,000. So they're all 7,000.
okay, so we need to lose.
Now, what is Marion Slatersville? It's only 2,000.
Could you zoom out?
Mhm.
Please, Alex? Thank you. One more. And then let's lock 16 for now, just because that's a. Put on that.
With lot 17. Well,
Oh, 18
Yeah.
left. Okay, 19. And 20, we want to mark 20 for a minute.
Sure.
Okay, so 21, look at that. That is a compact district and it has too many right now. Kept Plain City all together. We did split North Ogden. What's right below Plain City?
Marion Slatersville, right here. I
Right
think.
here.
It's all one city.
Oh, what is it, Mary?
Marion, yeah.
Okay, West Haven
We're supposed to be-
and Riverdale are right below, and hopefully we've got her out there too. Riverdale. Do you want to put Hooper in for us too? Just
What is it?
see. Hooper.
Whoops.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's down here.
population. 9,000.
Fine.
It's like everybody has 7 to 9,000 people in this town.
Absolutely. So we don't know what this is right up here though, right?
I think that's unincorporated.
Unincorporated as well as the big lot below it. Okay, let's zoom out again.
Show me Harris one more time.
Yeah, it's just in the, okay, and it's the Harrisville. 68. 7,000, right?
I wonder if we try and see what happens if we across here.
Yeah, let's zoom up. So here's 89. Is there something that we can do to? Isn't here on here?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Let's try that because that might have the numbers in it, but we'll help
Yeah.
lower for. Oh, mhm.
It's about 1,500 over.
That's a long way there. This feels like too much of a neighborhood, even though they're in separate cities. Or one of them's in the unincorporated area.
Yeah,
Although, do we need 1,500? I wonder if we could take this whole piece.
well, this,
Yeah,
we're
well,
up here.
yeah, I was thinking
City
including
line.
that, yeah.
Let's try it.
Twenty-three over.
That might be too. Stop it. Oh, it's 23 over though.
Oh, over. Dang it,
Darn.
dang it,
Oh,
dang it,
come
dang
on. Oh,
It still counts for something that we saw the number 23.
It does. It counts for a lot.
So go ahead and zoom out and touch.
Let's see how much of Marriott Slatersville is left in town.
But we haven't done anything to Marriott Slatersville yet.
Oh, it
That's
was Harrisville. Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Okay, gotcha. Let's just look up here.
So yeah, go ahead and zoom in right here. Weird.
Oh, that's not where.
So what if we traded? Well, let's zoom in right here because I'm guessing there might be houses. Oh, no.
Looks like a trailer court.
So we could leave this out and swap the 150 or whatever this was for this. I don't know. Because I'd like to keep that,
This,
trailer park or whatever
Right.
that is.
okay, zoom out again though. So,
Probably not a trailer park, it's right on the golf course.
guess what?
200.
Wait, stop. What if we take this square out right here?
Okay.
That says 23, by
It
the
does say
way. It may
23.
not really be 23, but it probably isn't. But let's zoom in just a little bit.
Hey. And then this is a 0.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Okay,
Lock it.
yeah.
Was that even a question?
I don't know.
Make Bill a
This
mile per
this
hour.
is very weird.
Yeah, but it's keeping that area together.
Well, it's keeping that block. That census block, because
So
they're their homes right here.
click on, is this a single block here? Or is that part of this? Try putting it in 21, I guess.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
I can't. It's locked.
I think to try to keep this together, I think we do need to put these up here, but we had one moment where we were,
It's 98.
I think that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, but then it makes me think. And that 158.
Putting it 158 there. Then what if we grab the 81 here?
We look at that on the, seems like that, this would
Sound
be,
like,
yeah. Well,
are we 6s? Because, if we put this here, then that separates these people from these people. So
is there a road that's large, is that road bigger or not?
I think they're the same, yeah.
All right, so the only question is, your across the street neighbors here
Yeah.
are with Harrisville.
So are we better off? I'm somewhat indifferent. If we're gonna split these people up, would we be just as well off by splitting these people up instead? Because these people, they back up to the golf course.
So just out of curiosity, and I know it moves our numbers, how many people were in here? Just so to go along the Harrisville boundaries. Is that like,
Put that piece back in.
did it go up here or not?
Yeah.
Wait, where's North? Oh, was this the street called North Ogden? And remember how we were mixed up with that? We thought, oh, it's going into North
I
Ogden.
think that's a boundary label.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because there's North Ogden, then Harrisville boundary label right
Oh,
here.
yeah, so these people are in North Ogden already. We'd be putting them over here with Harrisville. I'm not clear what the boundaries are there. I think, so this is North Ogden here. We may be better keeping these people in North Ogden. And then if we're gonna take one out, then maybe we take.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. If we already have these people that, so is this North Ogden coming over here then?
I think so.
Can we put North Ogden's lines back in, please?
Yes.
I think you're right, Rex. Okay, so North Ogden, this is all North
Yeah.
Ogden here.
I almost have them be in North Ogden.
you'd have this group be in North Ogden.
So I'd have this group be with this.
Yes, I agree. So let's put this into whatever
I think
number
that's
this is
unassigned.
unassigned.
Make it 22.
So we want this to be Ogden or the District 21?
For 22.
No, we want this to be unassigned.
Okay.
And it takes us back to 0, by the
And that was a whole block right there,
way.
which is still weird.
Yes.
But then it makes, do we want to, can we,
Yeah, I think we do pick up this
Uh-huh.
one.
the one
I
below?
think probably that one below as well.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so
We're now
21,
72
72 under. just for that brief moment. We had the saucy there. Okay, so. Okay, 21. 20, we decided to lock it at 227.
Yep.
21, let's lock
Let's
that for
lock
a
it,
minute.
yeah.
Okay, 22, let's start this with 22
With the
now.
rest of,
Let's get these other
whatever that
communities.
is.
Is that Marion Slaterville?
Oh, no, so Marion Slaterville's over here. So
Okay.
there's the rest of Harrisville
Okay.
and then that little piece of North Ogden.
So I can split my thoughts into twice, so. I don't, okay. Great about that. I'd rather split Harrisville once than put
But
North
you're
Ogden
showing us North
twice.
Ogden.
Yeah.
Can we go to the top of North
Let's zoom
Ogden?
up. Yeah, let's see how many times we
Oh.
see
Oh,
North
yeah, we already
Ogden
got
has
North Ogden
20.
split twice.
Yeah, I just really. I'd rather split
Harrisville
Harrisville
some more,
once.
yeah. So let's go ahead and put all this, even though it gave us really good numbers, put all this back into
Okay.
21.
Oops.
Okay, now we need to lose 1,000. So
Let's
what
fix
if
these
we,
little pieces right here, though.
oh, yeah, grab that little
no,
zero.
it's-
that little zero.
And then do we want to show Harrisville again and see where we need to?
Yeah,
No,
not
not
that one.
Okay.
But yeah, let's show Harrisville.
Sorry. Okay, and so can we zoom out too, just to look at,
So this is Harrisville.
okay, so this is Harrisville right here. 21 now has 1,000 over.
So let's put this, it is no man's land between Harrisville and North Ogden. Let's go ahead and put that in 21. Cleans it up. So now we're off by 1,200. So what if we take this piece here? So this gives us that neighborhood that's in the golf course.
Mhm.
And then this piece here, and see what that puts us at.
And are we making this into a?
Oh, is that, yeah, this will be 22.
Yeah.
So this area right in here,
Uh-huh,
We're gonna go out to whatever north that is.
yep, that one.
okay.
Grab this little neighborhood here. So that goes to 21.
21 times 301, 269. that might be reasonable, because, you know, if we start coming up this way more, we're coming into a neighborhood that's too big, and there's not an easy place to split off a couple of hundred, you know, here. And obviously we could if we were worried about splitting the community.
We're 269,
Wait.
21.
This would be just over that amount, but again, I think this
Yeah,
is a better
I'm okay with
break.
269. We got 21 for a minute.
Yes.
And so 22 now.
Let's
Let's
get the
start
rest
taking
of
in those.
Harrisville. And now let's do Mary
Mary
Slatersville.
Slaterville. Mhm. And west, let's see, far west.
We
Yeah.
already got Far West.
Oh, so and Plain City already went in
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we need to go and shoot. We do West Haven?
Show us the Ogden City boundary, please.
Riddell, Hooper.
Okay, and we know we're gonna have to split off.
But we could come and grab these other.
So, yeah,
communities
we
over
can grab
here.
these others, but in order to make our
Mhm.
contiguity, this will be one of the places that we'll have to split. off.
Let's just put that in
Do
there.
you want to grab those now?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would say down here, this piece, 1200 south as well.
And just a thought, I would almost do this. I would almost come along here and go to this highway.
Okay.
Let's see where are the lines. So yeah, I would take that and go down here to here.
Okay.
And that way you have, so it's not, the representative doesn't have just a little tiny.
It's this tiny
Corner.
sliver of Ogden, sure.
Mhm. And then maybe we think about what we need to pick up over on the west end.
Yeah, so now let's pick up. Look for next door was,
What is here?
is there a West Haven?
Yeah, West Haven.
Yeah, I think
Let's-
West
let's put
Haven's
West
next.
Haven then. Let's grab that. And then,
Yeah, and all that area out to the west. Yeah.
Hooper's down here. What's that
So,
gonna do?
well, let's
22
Let's grab all that unincorporated area first. And
before we
then,
add Hooper.
yeah, before we add Hooper. My hope is that there will only be a couple of thousand out in the incorporated area.
Mhm.
Right.
Hooper has like 9,000.
Yeah, Hooper has.
Under by 8,600.
Oh. Well, let's grab the rest of that area to the west, because we've got to grab the area to the west.
Yes, we do. Let's
So like
grab
all-
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
all of that. Now, just because of thinking of communities of interest, I wonder if we want to add Hooper and then see what we can, if we want to cut off a part,
cut off part
part of
of that.
Ogden, split Ogden, then
So, yeah, let's add all of them.
Vertically. and take off Fremont. We'll put all that into 22. And let's see what we need to do. That's 21.
$1,600 over.
Okay, grab that little piece more.
Okay, so
Let's come
now we
back
go
over
to
to
Ogden. And we need to shave off 1,600 in Ogden. So could we show Ogden one more time?
Mhm.
please?
Shall we
Start there?
take
Yeah,
this little piece and see where
Uh-huh.
that gets us?
that well.
Uh-huh.
That might just work out.
That was unassigned.
Yeah,
Mhm. I guess we could put it in 23 though,
yeah, we could.
Oh, okay.
sorry.
We
Nope,
we
you're good.
started in this.
This area?
Uh-huh.
If that's fine.
22 now is 308 under.
Okay.
Oh wait, 359 under. Oh wait, 393 but 400.
So we're now 580. So what's this block here alone? Or no, yeah, let's put this one back.
Let's block them right
Yeah.
here.
Just start by over the highway
Uh-huh.
or whatever road that is.
There we go. 135,
Oh, 135.
yeah, how's that?
That's good.
Let's on that for a minute. How many were in here? So too many.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, okay. All right,
So now Ogden has 87,000.
so then we need at least 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go 23 and all of Ogden, and then we'll start shading off. Do you
Yep.
want to do that?
Yep. That works.
So all the rest of Ogden. I'll have to take this little piece of 20. now. This little piece. Yeah, let's put all of these into 23. Piece of number should be 20.
Areas outside. Back.
Okay, so should we start going up from the,
Oh, this is a design piece here.
Um,
Oh, I think it's incorporated.
yeah,
Let's go ahead and put it in 23. So we're 36,000 over.
okay, so let's start at 24th Street. Do you want to start shading off?
Is that the main street though? Do you want to split a main street in half?
I think we do, like, we want to find a main thoroughfare.
Okay,
But I see what you're saying though, Alex, like 24th Street, it has common interest on
either side.
other, yeah. So is there a different? Just makes sense. I mean, this has an economic interest, right?
Yeah.
24th is where.
So come south a little more for me, please. It may be 26 goes all the way through.
Mhm.
Could you
Zoom, I guess. 21st was going to, I guess we could just take one of these and just see where, so are those tracks right there?
Yeah.
What if we followed that just to see where it puts us population wise? And put that in 24, everything below that we would put in 24.
21st Street.
Yeah.
It was 20.
So this one? Or,
Or maybe 20th, it makes more sense. Would you say that makes more
Okay.
sense? To do 20th? I don't know.
It borders on the cemetery, so.
I'm to interrupt for a little bit.
Let's get the butter los tacos,
See,
okay?
Karen, I don't know if Rex told you, today we're celebrating Mexico Independence Day. So as a
Wow.
form of celebration, we are having tacos. So what
Fabulous.
how many would you like and what would you like?
Well, that's a good question. Hold on just one second.
Oh.
Let's just see where we are with 23, just to see where,
Oh,
if we get
yeah,
everything
let's
out
get
of
the rest of the
24.
stuff down.
yeah, I can do this if you guys want to.
And then we can turn it off. We still have to share some. of the 20. Well, let's see.
Yeah, maybe not.
We'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can just do 24 for now, actually. I think, and just see where we need to go for 23. We're gonna
No,
have
yeah,
to.
we've got to get the rest of this out of 22.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're just trying to test me.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That's fine. Or we would have another one just at 23. Look at that, it just keeps going. Yeah, let's put that back to 20, but that will make 20. To 400 maybe.
So we have this little corner right here.
Oh,
We're gonna put that into 24. Okay.
That's a good place to start right now.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go ahead and save it. Go ahead and stop the video in the mute. Yeah. Share the screen again. Yep.
Screen or the
No, that one.
application?
Yeah, just the application.
Okay.
Okay, so now District 20, so zoom out
Mhm.
a little, please.
Pick up 350. '21 has 269 too many. If we could pick any up from '21, but I think we'd be
Oh,
jumping.
there we
into-
go. There we go. So we already had to split North Ogden here. So let's zoom into this area right here. So maybe we could trade a little bit out of 21 into 20. What's this little? At least this piece that comes up next to the cemetery.
Okay, you want that to go to 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Better.
That's very doable.
I like that.
I think we stick with that.
Looks like 2021.
Now show us where.
Let's go back to
around
23. So we need to lose 8,500 of these.
No, gain.
Again, sorry.
So 23 is in Ogden. Okay, so
So it's come down. So there's that 24th again. Let's see what,
So we're at 20th right now. Maybe we jump, let's first come down to 21st. I don't know how many we pick up, but.
does it make sense if we have this major 203 there, outside 203, to take,
Maybe,
do it this way,
okay,
take a block that way? Just wondering.
Down to here.
sure. So there's another 4,000.
Let's kind of just a little bit, let's move on the other side. Why could you take that or
Or do we try and pick up all of this?
Follow
The railroad
this, yeah.
tracks?
That's all the tracks.
Down to the UTA line.
Mhm. What do we have over here, Alex?
Zoom out one more. I would say. Come down here to call this up as well.
Down to this kind of arc.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
I'm assuming that's not a giant basin, or is that a giant basin?
That was the biggest raisin I've ever seen. Yes. I was quite questioning that myself.
I thought could be a fig.
We'll still need to take a big chunk. There's also an large raisin. Wow.
It's like, those are like dried cherry size.
Grab these pieces up there.
Piece over here, and
Yep.
here.
So
Then we go right here.
once you fix that, let's zoom out and see what we're doing too. I would have to do a thing at some point for acting.
It's just.
Drop that one back. Oops.
Yeah, that's that whole thing.
Yeah, so we just keep that in.
Let's pull out and see how this looks. Okay, this is weird. Do anything up here? Wait, 23, sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking 22, excuse me.
So we need to add some, maybe out
Yeah,
here.
it would be nice if we could. I mean, I am curious, because I do think that 24th Street, or is it 25th? Where are all the restaurants? Is that 25th? If that's
I saw a
25th,
bank somewhere along.
is that 25th? Because if 24th.
Yeah, no, you're right.
is
20
logical-
25th is the main street, because here's
Okay,
the
so
municipal gardens
let's
where they
do
have the twilight.
24th then.
Okay, yeah.
Let's come down to 24th. Let's try that.
Yeah, we're making it 23.
Yes, so we wouldn't want to break up 25th Street.
Put 161 over now, just with that.
Oh, and let's put this in right here and then figure out if there's something we can shave off over.
17.
What about over here? Is there something?
Over here, or even on this side of the,
Did we take all the way down on that side to? Oh, because that's kind of a nice, that's,
yeah,
I like that.
and there aren't a
In
lot
fact, I'd
of people
almost,
there.
in fact, I'd almost pick all this up like
Yeah.
that,
I agree.
and then let's look where you were. Thinking about. Yeah. Let's see if we can shave off 1700 on the other side. Now we'll come over here. see how far we can go out. Is that what you're thinking? So. We have
So we've got to come,
1,800.
we've got to take 1,800. Let's try and take it out of here.
What was your little neighborhood factor? Rags to.
Let's
That's
see if we
like a
can
handy
find one of
little bill.
those. Yeah. Ogden neighborhoods. It's historic 25th Street. Boulevard. So helpful, I think, yeah, that shows.
That's nice.
So they show Canyon Road neighborhood. This area north. This area down here to 26th Street. Right here is what they call the Taylor neighborhood.
So could we cut out that neighborhood and
So,
keep that
yeah,
together?
let's try that.
So below Valley Drive.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's try that.
Add to 24.
24,
Uh-huh.
yep.
What is that neighborhood, Conrad?
Called the Taylor neighborhood.
Taylor. We're back now.
So come
Well,
over here to the
Yeah,
west,
see what we have
because
over here.
East Central, they show going down,
Wall Street is the divider too. We could maybe come along here.
yeah, Wall shows as a neighborhood
So why
divider.
don't we come down here, see how far we
Okay.
can come down? Maybe to 79. Up here, I think I'll be seeing here. That might get us to where we- Is that breaking out, correct?
It splits the Jefferson neighborhood, I think. We'd have to come down to 36th.
So below 79, so.
Yeah. Coming along Wall Avenue.
For 23.
Yes.
Well, this is all, this on this side of Wall Avenue is all considered the rail yard.
Great, let's keep that together.
So, yeah, so all of this,
Down
west-
to here.
and we can keep going down, actually. Further south, that's
Okay.
this one here. Yeah, down here to
To
36,
okay.
or even this next one below 36.
Or does it go to Harris? Look at that. Would it go to Harris Street? Could we-
Yeah, it goes
We try
below
going to,
Harris.
oh, it goes below Harris still.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so then we could pick up all this in
Yep.
here.
They call this the
airport,
airport industrial.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, we're on our way. Okay. We could pick up these pieces of wall right here.
Yes.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, then did we capture the rest of Ogden on the
Oh, that
list?
looks one right there. Oh,
This right
yeah,
here.
just a little piece there in the corner there.
And then do we know if that's unincorporated right there?
On the Ogden map here. That looks to be outside.
So we can pick that up then,
But yeah, we can pick it up.
unless this is somebody's,
So show us west Ogden's boundary. There's no West Ogden boundary. West Ogden might just be a bit of nomenclature. Oh, West Ogden is a neighborhood. Never mind. Yeah, so I think, I think that's the boundary. I think we want to include that. Okay, so now we're 810 under. So Central Business District comes down to 27th. And Adams. So can we come over here?
I don't think that's too hot. Okay, so
So
20,
come up here more. So they show if we were to come down to 27th and Adams. That includes the Central Business District. So this is 27th. I'm not sure where that is. Yeah.
27th.
Right here.
so taking this little box right here.
Yep.
So that's 28th.
Or
And,
up to 27th.
okay,
So this one.
okay.
That's the thing. That would be the bottom edge of the Central Business District. So that we would then have everything that they call the Central Business
That's
District.
fine.
34 over
Okay, that's
on 23.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, let's keep
Sounds
that.
good. Right, okay. Very good. All right, and then 24 now, we need to pick up some, so now we can go into South Ogden
Mhm.
or Washington Terrace.
So Washington Terrace has
95, 9200. And then what about, some other Washington Terrace, what about South Ogden? So let's,
I think we're gonna have to take it out without, unless we're gonna try and make something really funky. I think we're gonna have to take it out of our Washington Terrace. What's
or
Riverdale?
South Ogden, right? Because we need to capture this part up here.
So we're looking at South Ogden right now.
Oh, that is South Ogden right there. That's actually what I meant, was taking
Yeah,
it
so
out of South
let's
Ogden.
start right here. Not to take out more, but let's start putting that into 24. Lot 40 is.
Thirty-nine hundred under.
So I'll put some-
Thirty-five under.
Okay, how about Carolyn Edgewood now?
Eighteen hundred under. 800. 192 over.
It's a pretty decent sign.
What, did we, let's see, are we? I mean, we have to take that part, and then this is still, what about this memorial?
Oh, that's just
gardens?
an unincorporated area.
So 75 and 24, we could,
So,
would you
Oh,
say
if
that's
you
part of
remember
Ogden,
before,
or-
yeah, remember we got this area out here. Let's see, and maybe that's more. There was.
We were thinking of more Ogden-y,
Because it's connected here.
because we could go around here, take all of this.
Uh-huh.
And then we
Instead of
can
this.
put some of this back.
Okay.
That's fine.
So I would say, yeah, let's go out Eastwood Drive
Yeah,
here.
go around the boundaries.
Keep going down this way or
Yeah,
pick some more of
let's
this.
take everything east or eastward. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, hold off for just a sec. Is there something else down here? that
Well, but maybe.
Is there another city right there or something? Where does,
Well, down here's another city.
yeah, but let's,
Let's do it.
we're just right below Washington Terrace, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then Weaver.
So I'm wondering what happens if we capture all of this? And maybe we don't even have to go into South Ogden at all.
Mhm, mhm. So this is Uinta,
Uh-huh.
and then what is this right here?
That's South Ogden.
That's still South Ogden. So so you're suggesting we come and grab the rest of this?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, actually, that was.
Is that going to Uinta?
Yeah.
Is that-
leave that in.
is that final?
For some reason, those 10 people wanted to be associated with Uinta.
The
so-
main- the main. I have a question on some of these though.
Yeah.
I have a question. I know we're
Uh-huh.
going deep in here, but if this is unincorporated, it
Mhm.
seems to me that these could just be growths of this neighborhood here
Mhm.
from what
So,
we.
so maybe we keep this piece here with South Ogden.
Yeah,
So maybe, yeah, put this in District 25.
love that, right?
Thank you, Esri.
Okay, so.
So we're 1,800 over.
But we thought we could take some out
So yeah,
of,
let's take some out of the north part of South Ogden.
and how much do we have? Can we take out?
So let's put all of South Ogden right now into
Into
25.
24 or 25?
Yeah. see what that does. Okay, so we need 5,000 out of South Ogden.
Mhm. So let's go back up to that. Let's take
And I
this.
tried to look for neighborhoods in South Ogden, I couldn't find. it.
Okay, this might be a good, where were we?
Yeah, start there.
And put those back
Back into
into 24, so
Yes.
everything north of this.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
all that skyline view. And map. Maybe we could take Washington Boulevard, all of
Oh,
this.
yeah, that piece there.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
So we go here, here, and here. So, okay, now it's just need to come down.
Okay.
So let's do that 40 seconds
Mhm.
or 12. I can't tell if that's 42nd or
Looks
12.
like 42nd.
42nd, yeah. I think the golf
Yeah.
course is fine. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Washington Heights.
But let's go ahead and grab it.
From where to where?
Just the Washington Heights
Oh.
Memorial Park. Only people who live in the park.
Let's grab that one.
80 over or under.
Okay, break these up there.
Okay, let's go ahead and.
Maybe these two right there.
Yeah,
So I'm just, these are just not, they're all neighborhood.
yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and put those back. Part of the issue is it looks like, we either split a neighborhood here or we split a neighborhood here. This feels more clean to me.
Yeah. And I'll just put these back in 25 right here.
Yeah. All the
Oh, wait, no,
city
never mind.
boundary,
Yeah.
yeah, we could leave that in 24.
Okay, so 24 is around 20 under. Okay. All right, 25, let's see where we go next. Okay, so what do we have right
Do
here?
we want to pick up Uinta?
Yeah, you went to, do we want to pick up all of this
Yeah,
in
I
here?
think we pick up, is that Riverdale there or is that
Or is
Washington
Riverdale
Terrace?
over here? Washington Terrace, Washington Terrace is up here. Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Wait, that's
Washington
Uinta.
Terrace.
Wait, was
Yeah,
that?
Uinta is-
Uinta.
So this is Uinta,
Also, we have. yeah, we
Washington
could-
Terrace.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's fill all of that in.
This is Washington Terrace.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Put that-
220.
25.
Yes. say. Riverdale has almost 9,000
Good thing.
good there.
What's happening?
And let's just pick up our one county line. Here. You did, I haven't seen you for a while.
Did Ali tell you that better Utah? We're gonna talk about that. first.
Oh, yeah.
So Katie McPherson and Chris Chase Thomas from Better Utah will be coming here at 2 p.m.
Oh, today,
They know that you're leaving at 2:30,
okay,
so it's in the first class.
Yeah, that's great.
perfect.
Thank you for letting us know. Thanks for reminding us. Debbie said that'll be great. Is this our county line?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick up those spots.
Pick up all those, okay.
Mhm. Boy, she's there.
Voice.
Laura's almost as long. Let's put those into 24. She's right there.
Now, I can't find the boundaries of the neighborhood, but I found the names.
Oh,
And one of the names of the neighborhood is a land of honey.
love that.
But what I love is a land is one word. You got Arthur Jones Estate, Herefordshire, Apple Estates, Westlake Village, Arsenal Village, West Park, Westbrook. When you click on these, unfortunately, it pulls up stories about Russell Westbrook as opposed to the Westbrook neighborhood of Roy.
In Hertford. Hurricanes never happen.
I think people quotes around that might bring up the
Okay,
neighborhood,
let's
Westbrook
have-
neighborhood.
What's that, but what do we have right here? What's this?
This is Roy.
Roy, okay. So let's go. This is our county line, right?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, so could you zoom out, please?
Mhm.
So have we, everything else is in Weber County except for, let's see, could you zoom out again? We jumped Weber up here, didn't we? I want
County,
to say. Maybe we didn't. So far, everything,
well, I think
What did we
this,
do?
this is part of Weaver
right,
up
but
here.
so zoom out though, but did we do? So we haven't, everything, all these districts are inside Weber, right? Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, this district crosses into Weaver and, or into Cache and Morgan. But all of the rest of these are wholly contained.
So the sad thing is we will need to come over here
So
into.
with the Roy,
Davis.
we're gonna have to come down there. So shall we call it Roy District 26?
Yes. Let's find
So we see
a,
what we shave off to
Mhm.
finish 25.
yeah.
It's only 4,300 under.
Yeah,
But 25 we need to pick up.
10,000. Now, so come south for a moment. There's nothing really right below 25. I'm just wondering,
Didn't we do that with our, did we come
We did.
down here
Hill.
and pick up?
we have Hill in its entirety in a district last time.
So zoom out a little bit, please. So we have Riverdale, and so maybe this side of I-15, what if we did kind of keep this?
With
we have-
25,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So South Weaver, what do we have in South Weaver?
Let's see.
78,
South Weaver's actually the biggest.
right. So we know we have to jump.
I've been just having trouble.
Oh, yeah, oh, sorry. You're wondering why South Weaver.
I'm looking for
was-
South Weaver and Weaver.
Oh, sorry. So what if we added South Weaver?
So there are 1,800 people there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And we took,
Fill out our force base.
yeah, what if we went around? We added that.
For 2225.
To 25, yeah, let's start with that.
And like I said, maybe just staying on this side of I-15.
Is Hill in here?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
So all of this then?
Yeah,
Okay, down to maybe,
And then just a question.
uh-huh.
If you'll zoom out after
Mhm.
we do this, oh, sorry. Seem not to interrupt any of these other places up here, but what if we kept Roy whole?
Uh-huh.
Went in here a little bit, so this district is the only one that's jumping the county line. So that we don't have two.
Oh, okay.
So that we just picked up, let's see, we need 4,000
Okay.
for 26, just a thought.
No, I like that idea.
should I go along this? Or-
I think there is a city boundary right here.
Yeah.
So I think just picking up this little piece here is part of it as well. Now, we'll eventually probably have to push down. come north a little bit. Okay, so we need,
Or Sunset. Davis.
Sunset is in Davis, Clinton is in Davis, yes.
There's Sunset.
Okay, so, so I guess we have a question, if you could go out. Let's see, Riverdale, oh, so it's
So-
right on Riverdale.
Yeah, so show us Riverdale's boundaries.
So what if we did take,
Oh, yeah, start here on this
Uh-huh.
side of the I think,
Put it
or
to
the I-80, I
26.
guess. Or 84.
yeah. To put into 26.
Another 1,600.
Okay, so let's go out with
Right.
that. Go out.
Start here, 40,
Mhm.
4,400 south.
All the way to this River Drive. And then just start out like that. Okay, so 644. Let's see what we would find down here.
Yeah, make sure
down
we
to
got. Okay. Oh, this is Riverdale right here too.
Uh-huh, yes,
It's
I
got all
like
that,
that.
yeah.
Which one?
These little pieces right
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
That 503.
All of this little,
Out here?
yeah.
No, the number.
But 165, and that's.
Yeah.
So it comes south a little, real quick.
I'll see. We should-
Yeah, we gotta pick that up. Yeah, that's in Riverdale.
What about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go out. Let's see what we,
Thought there was a little cooler. Oh, that's far down.
so this is all 26 now.
Yeah, so
And
come up
this is,
here.
and we're in Riverdale, right?
Let's lose
Add that
this,
back in.
yeah, put that back into, oh, wait, we got a problem.
Yeah.
Houston.
Well, but it's gonna be connected, it's all gonna be part of Riverdale anyway. So whether it's the north part of Riverdale it's connected to, or the west part, I don't know what makes a big difference. So I think, you know, we did put these back in
To 25?
to 25, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
A little more.
And then, yeah, what did we figure out about these? Really try that. Yeah. Or were we keeping that? in
No, I think-
24?
I think this ought to be in 25.
It looks like it should be 25. But
Well,
was
that's
that, oh,
gonna
you know
make-
what, or was that a boundary? Or not? What did we
Well,
have
look-
up here? Was this?
Yeah, show us the boundary
Is that
for
South Arlington or-
Washington Terrace. Yeah, I think that needed to be in here.
Yeah.
Which means that we're slightly off now here in 24. We're off by 275. Zoom out, if you would, please. So 26, we're off by 644. So. Yeah.
There's nothing on the.
Let's see, this is a really crazy block, so we don't want to take anything
Right,
there.
and look, these are all connected to,
Yeah.
but anything over on this side over here?
Problem is, this was a really long,
Yeah, we
strange
want-
block as well.
And were these pieces part of this arrow that's going to Washington?
Well, yeah, the problem was when we put this back into 25, these all became islands.
26, we just need to find 500.
Back up a touch. One click. Oh, actually, zoom back out one click, quick. We had a here.
Oops.
Okay, so 26 is Floyd, we're trying to keep Floyd whole.
Which we've done so
Inside
far.
Weaver County, Vance County, so Weaver. Okay, so 500. So it makes me wonder if we can pop something in here. Does the 24 come down into? 24 has. So what I'm saying is, could we take? Something
So
here.
26 is the one that we need. Well, we'll also need some of 25, but 26 is the one where we need the 644.
24 we're already under. So, what I'm wondering, so 25, we need to fix anyway. So what if we went up here? Just.
Oops.
Wait, don't do anything yet. I'm just-
Okay.
So zoom out just a little bit,
Mhm.
just talking about up here, saying, what if we put some of, I'm sorry, it's 24 we're
Washington Terrace.
under.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to think of where I was going with this.
So,
Just, I was thinking if we could just manipulate.
yeah,
these.
so we could take a little bit out of here and then grab, some of this. So swap this for this, which may then give us enough connectivity up here. So we'd be connected here. We could then take this piece. Does that make any sense? So I guess one of my questions is, how much would we need to take out of here so that we have contiguity going here?
So, okay, I've got to look at okay, boundaries again. So what's this right here, South Ogden? So what if we use that as a, put that back into 25? Is that what you were saying?
Yep.
Okay, so let's put this into 25.
Up here too?
No.
No?
And then just
Okay.
this. Okay, so we're not worried about what we're putting into 25 now, but
At the moment,
24 is now 874 under.
Well, let's put this piece here into 25. Because that gives us our easier connection.
Well,
18 as well. Yeah. 0.
Okay, so 25, we're not worried about numbers, but now 24,
We can come down to the bottom.
and we need to pick up
Keep
920.
coming down. So can we pick up 920 out of somewhere down here?
So go up a little bit too, so that we can see how far down to the. Oh, we do want to break it.
Yeah, we don't want to break up Uinta, but
Do we have all of this in here though?
so yeah, we've got this area in here. We could
Okay,
pull over.
so maybe let's start in here. All of this.
Yeah.
This one?
No, that will stay with Uinta.
That's so weird.
Adding to 24.
So you went to elementary, it's not.
It's not in
Uinta.
Uinta,
And you went to, is that,
yeah.
or no, that's, well,
South Weaver is not in Weaver. Maybe it's 17.
Oops. I think that's it.
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, you're nay.
Yeah, we can do it.
24, we have a 3 right now.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay,
what do we have on,
now 26 to
26.
cut into 25.
so now go up north to where 25 and 26 connect.
Okay, so now we can come
So,
here, cut in
Yeah, let's
somewhere.
start
What
with this piece, because this is,
Yeah,
a-
what if we did these little crazy pieces around Riverdale?
yeah. So
Back to
I think we gotta
26.
take this one first.
Mhm.
So yeah, so grab this piece right here,
226.
Yes.
226.
25.
That's that really strange. And now we can pick up these pieces.
There we go. So I'll just do it there. Another 100 more. So just
Yeah.
divide by the-
Well, they are in the city of Riverdale. Let's go ahead and put them in 26.
Okay, so now. let's put that down.
294, that's our biggest. Oh, no, we've got 103.
So 26, let's look at 26. Okay, so if you'll put Roy in.
Okay, so we kept Roy whole.
Is that?
I'm here, so whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, thank you very much.
So 26 is 294. Oh, no, is there
If
anything?
that is a little unassigned.
Okay, let's just look at one thing. So we have Roy. And we're, how many already? We're 297.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can grab from out here? What, or was this
We'd
another,
have to give up. a
those
little bit.
neighborhoods?
Yeah. So show me right here. We could put that piece back in 25. That's give us about 7. But here, I think we decided that this all felt
Yeah.
too neighborhoody.
We did. Let's match a little bit more. Please. Okay, so we have. Is this Riverdale now? Right here, it's
Yeah.
Riverdale over here. Did you put Riverdale back?
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry. That's- yeah.
Yeah, so that's Riverdale. This is that really long, funky census block. That goes all the way.
If we could take that. 26, and put that in 25. That brings us to 250 under though, right? This is
Yeah,
that 502.
yeah.
Okay.
Plus then a couple of hundred that are over
Yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah. Well, maybe we stop at 297.
Okay,
I think we can, talk about preserving Roy.
yep,
We tried to keep these above the county lines, but we're only jumping this once
Yeah.
down here. This is a little weird.
let's go ahead and save it. Shall we go eat some lunch and think
Sure.
about this?
Okay.
So
guys down here, so we were reworking Roy to make sure that we kept Roy whole and that we would only have to try to just jump the county line down here, south of Region.
Okay, so we're back live. Just, so I remember where we were at. We're 297 people over in 26. We're 3 people over in 24. In 25, we have to make some significant adjustments. We need another 6,000.
So, okay, let's.
And
figure
we
out-
decided to stay with the 297 over in 26 because we didn't see a good place. Talking out loud, remind myself as much as anything, we didn't see a good place to cut 297 people that didn't feel like it'd be dividing the community and neighborhoods.
Yeah, just zoom in on this really closely, if you could, we'll just show them an example. Okay. So,
One more.
so right here, we were thinking, oh, we'd love to cut it and just take out 297 is a little bit high for what we've been trying to keep things, where we tried to keep numbers. But if we come in here, there's no real logical boundary or, you know, highway or something to split up here. And we figured we'll go with the higher number, 297, rather than split these communities up, these neighborhoods. So that's just what we went through.
Is that a common conversation? I mean, I'm not.
Yes, it's very- it's a very-
Yeah, for Karen and I, that has been a very common conversation. Is if we are going to split them, where does it make sense? Can we try and keep what appears to be a neighborhood together? Where possible, if there's some cities that actually have neighborhood maps, we just got done looking at Ogden's neighborhood maps, for example, when we were making some decisions about where we drew the lines in Ogden. Unfortunately, not every city has those to make it easy for us. Now, when we get the overlays next week of the communities of interest, that'll be very helpful as well. As we go back.
Another thing we've been able to do too, which is so nice, so Alex, if you'll drop the base map, go to the base map and drop that
The
imagery.
satellite, yeah.
So then we'll zoom in and we'll say, okay, what, if we have to break things up here, which road makes most sense to follow? Is this a major thoroughfare or are we cutting right through a neighborhood right here? So we'll try to look at things more closely to see if we're making a good or a bad choice right there.
Are each one of these boundaries a census tract?
Yeah, each one of these, well, they're a census block.
Census block, that's what.
Yeah, and so, for example, this one, which is such an odd shape, but the reason is this area here, on the outside of these 2 blocks here, this is all one census block.
Okay.
And so that's the reason we have this kind of odd shaped tail going up here. It's because we can't split census blocks.
Okay. So precincts based on those?
So the precincts that will eventually be drawn within districts, I think they usually will be using the census.
So those get redrawn after.
Those will get redrawn after this process.
And then if you'll just zoom out a little bit, Alex, too, and then some of these things, we've, as you can see, followed city boundaries.
So the red lines on here are city boundaries.
And we're not responsible for the city boundaries. So we do not do this right now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for answering our questions.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go down
So
into
25.
District 25.
We need to add here.
Yeah.
So we've,
So let's see, the next communities are which? So up here on the left, we've got Clinton
and Clinton
and,
has 22,000, I want to say.
yeah, so Clinton's too big.
Another thing we'll try to do maybe is, okay, let's try to
Was our
say,
camera back on?
It should be. Video's on, voice is on, sharing the screen.
Okay.
Is there something else we should check?
Well, no, I guess this message that I got was from Joey, so back before we turned it on. Got it.
Okay, good.
Okay, so which community was this one to the right of Clinton?
So Sunset.
Sunset.
Could you put Sunset?
Mhm.
in for us, please, Alex?
So Sunset has 5,400 people.
So that could work.
So that'll take a big chunk of that.
So let's put all of Sunset into 25.
887 or under.
What do we have south? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. So clear, can you show us the Clearfield boundaries? please? So. we should pick up these pieces.
Yes, it does.
I don't know if it's gonna get a, well, that's probably not gonna get us anybody. This might get us a few.
Let's see what we have. inside.
That yellow line is. the one?
Yes,
Just a giant.
Yeah.
yeah. And so
Okay, then
was there
let's-
still,
Yeah, just wonder what we have here. So if you could zoom out. Now we're getting,
what's a Weaver State extension?
yeah. What is this one? Oh,
What city is that?
Brookfield yet?
Yeah, so it's to the right of Clearfield.
So it's Farmington, remember, did Farmington, well, Kaysville,
Fruit
Fruit
Heights.
Heights. Kaysville and Fruit Heights.
Yeah, show us Kaysville. Kaysville's down, so Fruit Heights, oh, Lake,
It's gonna be what?
so this is all Lake. And Layton, now Layton's got 81,000, so we know it has to be split at least twice.
At least once, yeah.
Well, into at least two pieces, yeah. So all of these, so we don't have any unincorporated areas over here that are contiguous. So we're gonna have to take some of our 600 people either out of Clearfield or out of Lake. If we take it out of Clearfield,
What do we- And Clinton.
oh,
you know,
or we can take it out of Clinton
Uh-huh.
as well. So, we take 600 people out of Clinton, out of Clayton, Clayton, out of Kaysville.
So Clearfield is almost, so,
They're 32,000.
yeah, so do we want to try to keep one of those whole?
Yeah, I think we do.
So if we did take the piece of Clinton, we could
Well,
grab all the rest of these Syracuse, West
Yeah.
Point.
I'm wondering though, I mean, if we're only gonna take 600 people out of Clinton, maybe we ought to try and keep Clinton whole and West Point whole. And see if what we get, and then maybe we take the 600 out of Clearfield.
Mhm. Yeah, Syracuse is higher, so.
Yeah. So there,
So what do we have along here on
on that
the
side,
east side?
I'm looking for 664. That's about 1,000. Well, this piece
We could
here,
take This right here.
yeah, this piece here would give us, 616.
Maybe 6.
They did a
Yeah,
couple,
because there have been a few occasional times where it's been just right on the number. And we've just laughed because that doesn't happen.
The city better order.
So now we're at -4, so.
What about these?
yeah, let's put those in.
yeah,
So
let's pick
everything
those-
to the
everything
east of I-15.
And then we can start 26 with the rest of Clearfield.
Yeah.
We want to be conscious of your time too, Alex. Alex needs to. have-
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're done by 2:30, I can get on. meeting.
Okay.
And I'm good, yeah. Oops.
So if you want to lock 25 real quick,
Yeah, let's do that.
and then we can
Throw a
assign the
little
rest of
piece right
Clearfield.
there.
Oh,
Oh,
too much.
So the Census Bureau, it doesn't always, the blocks they chose don't always match perfectly the boundaries. Now, they try to. But if the city has made an annexation or something, there may be some slight variations.
So we want to lock
So
20,
lock
Slot
25.
25, -4.
and
24.
then- Yeah, and then in 27, let's put all of Clearfield. Every once in a while, the assign everything doesn't go quite as smoothly as.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, no.
So now we need another 12,000. What do we
And
have?
so, Clinton to West
23.
Point, where was West Point?
West Point's 10-9.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure we don't block ourselves.
Mhm.
So can you show us the West Point boundaries?
that might work.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to start 28 with Clinton?
Yeah, let's start 28 with Clinton.
Let's start grabbing this part of it here. This part of this one. So what if we came along 107? These pieces out here.
So, yeah. We could probably add all of West Point for the moment to 28, as well as those pieces west. And then start shaving off none of those, whichever pieces,
West Point to 27,
to 28.
28.
We don't have it selected yet.
Oh, whoops.
Great. Okay, now let's take all these pieces in here and down.
Down to the Syracuse line there. So now in 28, we have 8,900 too many, or no, not enough. But
Right.
in 27, we need another 12,000. So essentially, it looks like part of the solution may be to split Syracuse
Right.
half, or at least, part to 28 and part to 27.
So let's finish 28 then, maybe, and then this part connect down
Yeah.
here to 27. So let's see.
So in 28, we need 9,000.
So maybe you want to start with this.
Sure, let's start on the western side,
Giving that to which district?
28.
Maybe we follow.
Bluff Road.
Yeah. Maybe let's just take that piece in here.
This area.
No, yeah, to the south and west. Down here.
Okay.
Let's see what we have on the site.
Take this stuff.
Yes.
Now, what's the safety?
Yeah, let's stick that
down here?
down
Let's
there
see.
as well. Maybe we could do all of this. you know,
And then
here.
we could even take that.
Yeah.
Let's take all of this. right here.
Yeah, zoom in right here. Breaking point.
Is this, look at this bluff road. We follow that bluff?
Yeah, let's keep going down Bluff Road.
Just take the right.
We're gonna head out. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Well, thank you all
Hey,
for
thank
stopping
you.
by.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
thanks for having us. Do you all dream of maps?
Yes, I
I
do.
have ideas that come to you like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I do. yes.
That's amazing. Do you?
Whether or not they're good ideas.
Well, good luck. Constantly thinking about it.
Good luck.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Thanks for stopping by.
I have nightmares about that.
Yeah, that's- Yeah,
Let's go ahead and stop. 28 is 711 over, but we can tackle that
Yeah.
when we come back to it.
Next week.
Next week.
Hey.
Thank you
Alex,
very
thank
much,
you.
Alex.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure working with you.
We can go ahead and, I can do the, once you get that saved, I can stop the share and all that. If you want to go get on the call.